Are we good? All right. We're going to build off a little bit on what we did this past class, okay? So we did a lot about the heart. Remember that stuff?
Yeah.
What we call cardiopulmonary. That is the heart and the lungs and how they work together, okay? So, if you can remember what we did before, what is one thing the heart does?
It pumps blood to the muscles.
Good. And where does the blood go when it gets pumped out?
It goes to the lungs to grab oxygen.
Perfect. It goes to the lungs to grab oxygen. And what happens when the blood leaves the lungs with the oxygen?
It goes to the muscles and
It,
gives them energy.
good. It goes to the muscles and gives them energy. What's one thing muscles do for you?
It helps you work.
Help you work or move. Yeah. Lift things like we're going to be doing today. Okay. And then what happens to the blood after they go to the muscles?
They go I forgot.
They go back to the heart,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, what happens during exercise when you guys are moving around and breathing heavy? What happens?
When your heart's pumping fast.
It moves faster, right? Okay. You guys are doing really well from the assessment we did the other day. It's good. So, now we're going to be doing a similar activity to what we did before. And then we're going to be doing another tag-based activity, but then we're also going to be taking some sort of assessment to make sure that I know that you guys know what we're talking about, okay? Are there any other questions right now? Okay, do we remember how to take our pulse?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the first area that we can take our pulse at? Everyone show me. So we have the wrist, right? Do we go pinky side or thumb side? Okay, so thumb side, a couple inches down, and you're gonna, right where my watch is at, you're gonna be pressing right there. Okay, can you guys feel that?
Yeah.
Some people might not. It's okay. We have another place. Where's the other place? It's called your carotid artery over here. So if you take what boys have is Adam's apples over here, you're gonna be taking about a couple inches to the side, and you're gonna press. You should feel that. Everyone, we're gonna take our resting heart rate right now. Resting heart rate is when you're not moving around and you're just kind of chilling, right? So we need to be able to take this right now. So I'm gonna count to 10 seconds, and you're gonna count how many beats you feel in that time, and then we're gonna multiply it by 6 to see your resting heart rate, okay? So, everyone find it? Everyone find their heart rate? Does everyone have it?
Yeah.
Okay, no?
Okay,
Got it? Ready, set, go. Stop. Okay, take that number, multiply it by 6.
60.
Okay, so you guys have a rough estimate of where you guys are gonna be starting at.
72.
Okay, so we're gonna be checking back in a little bit to see where you're at, and we're gonna go into different heart rate zones. So the first heart rate zone right now is resting, or we call couch potatoes, right? So the second zone that we're gonna go to is moderate. Moderate is gonna be kind of elevated, and what we're gonna say is research says that it's roughly 50 to 70% of your actual max heart rate. And your max heart rate, we're not gonna get to that in PE, ever. It's going to be really intense, but when we're getting close to that max heart rate, it's going to be called what? It starts with a V. You guys remember? Vigorous. Good job. Okay, so that vigorous is going to be 70+% up top there. When you get to vigorous, you'll know. It's not going to be normal like what you're at right now. We're going to take it again, and it's going to be going do 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 do. It's going to be going really fast. Okay. So first, before we do any of this stuff, we need to warm up. So you're going to take note of your resting heart rate right now. We're going to warm up, and then you're going to take it again. Ready, set, free run, go. Free skipping, go. Free gallop, go. Free slide, go. Free hopping, go. What's a hop? What's a hop? 1 foot, right?
Yep.
Okay. Free leaping, go. And free karaoke. Last one. All right, calling all kids back in the circle. Okay, now right now, when I say go, you're gonna be checking your heart rate. Can you find it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Nice.
Ready, set, go. Stop.
21, 20.
Okay, now multiply that by 6, and that's roughly where you're gonna be at for. Do you think this is moderate, or
132.
do you think this is moderate or vigorous?
I got 20 times 6 is 120.
Okay. So if you're under, probably for your age range, around, if you're under 140, you're probably around moderate right now.
I'm at 132.
Okay, that's pretty close. That's getting good. But first, what happened to the heart when you moved around?
It got faster.
Got faster, right? Okay. So we're gonna try to do what your heart just did on the blacktop right here. So you guys right now are sitting in the heart, right here. Okay. This circle is the heart. These hula hoops that we set up right here, 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 on each side are going to be your arteries or blood vessels. You're going to move from the heart to the buckets, which are the lungs. Take take 2 oxygen balls. You're going to go back to the heart, back to the other side, where you're going to go to the muscles, which is over there. From the muscles, you're going to go outside of the cones after you've deposited your oxygen. Take one of the weights outside of the cones, lift weights, put it back after 10 reps, and you're going to be doing a curl or a press overhead. It's up to you guys to choose. 10 reps of that. Do we press with the weights pushing this way so you hit your head? No. Do we curl using bad form? No. Question.
Can we bench press?
If you want to lay down on the ground and press,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yay.
Okay, and then you're gonna take your weight back here, no ball, and you're gonna go back inside the heart, run around 3 times, get the blood pumping even more, and continue the cycle, okay? This cycle happens all the time. You're gonna practice it a couple times as well. Listen.
Do we, for the things we do at the muscle push, do we have to do it 10 times each arm?
No, just 10 times total. And then the next time you go around, you can do the other arm if you want. Or you can do both. It's up to you. Okay. Jonah.
It's about when we start. We start by going to the obstacles. We come back in. Do we run a circle when we come back in?
Yes. So you're going to run around the circle 3 times. 3 times?
Like when we come after we get the oxygen ball. Do we just run?
Oh, you're just going to go straight to the muscles.
Oh.
Okay. Doesn't really go back inside the heart too much. It just gets pumped straight to the muscle.
And do the muscles, we go back in.
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny.
So do you do the first time? Do you go around the circle, then go get the oxygen ball?
Nope. We're going to start off. I'm going to get you guys going around the circle. So everyone stand up. Stay inside the heart. Stay inside the heart. Stay inside the heart. And start circulating around the heart right now. Start circulating. No, I didn't say that. Start circulating around the heart. Circulating around the heart. Circulating around the heart. And pump through the arteries. 1 at a time. Be safe. Be safe. 1 at a time. Be respectful. You get the opposite way. Blood can't pump that way. Get back in line. Once you grab your weight, you get out of the cones. Once you grab your weight, you get out of the cones. Good, and then you go back. Good job. Guys, we have to be doing 3 times around. Jonah, get back in line. Don't tell other people. Do what you have to do for your own work. Go over here. Didn't you go back this way? Okay. Run around 3 times. Go over there. Go. Out of the cones when we do things. Follow directions, guys. Out of the cones once you get your weight. Sorry. You can get 1 weight or 2. All the way down. Good form. Good form. All the way down. All the way down. There we go. Fix accomplished. Freeze right where you're at. Freeze. Okay. I'm going to switch the buckets. During this time, I want you to take your heart rate. Everyone find their pulse. Find your pulse. Ready, set, go. Stop. Make note of it. Multiply it by 6. And continue. Go. Keep pumping that blood. Freeze! Okay, wherever you're at right now, put the balls back in the closest bucket, put the weights back over there, calling all kids in the circle right here.
I had a 150. I saw it.
Just keep it right there, it's good. Just keep it there, just keep it there, just keep it there. All right, so do you guys think that was moderate or vigorous activity?
Moderate.
Why? Why? Listen.
Because the majority of the class had heart rate below 150.
Okay. Majority of the class had a moderate or a heart rate below 150. That's pretty good. Okay. So, this is something I want you guys to take home. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give this to you in the class. We're going to do another activity first. Okay? What I want you guys to do. I don't have pens. This is going to be called heart rate tag. Okay? What we're going to be doing is we're going to play in that basketball court over there. What's the boundaries? Basketball court. Once again, where's the boundaries?
Basketball court.
Okay. There's going to be 2 people with noodles to start off with. We're going to increase it to 4. You're going to be a tagger. And then if you get tagged, you're going to go outside of the boundaries. Okay? Outside of the boundaries, you're going to be doing 20 jumping jacks. But before you do 20 jumping jacks, you're going to take your heart rate before, do 20 jumping jacks, you're going to take it after. Make note of that. Okay? Now, when you make note of it, we're going to have the resting. We're going to have moderate. We're going to have vigorous. I want you guys to take your class number over here after you've done the jumping jacks. So if you get tagged, you go out, you do your jumping jacks. You put that new elevated heart rate, you're going to put it wherever you think you're at. Okay? That's the goal here. Now, if you feel that you went from vigorous, you went to moderate, go back and change it at your own free will. If you feel like you've gone to resting again, maybe you should take note of that and bump it back up. Okay? I'm going to need 2 volunteers to be taggers. Let's have you. Let's have Sophia. Okay. You guys need to go to the yellow bag and grab 1 noodle each. Okay? Everybody else, space out in this corner right here. This corner of the basketball court. Thank you. Okay, so guys, when you get tagged, where are we doing? What are we doing? You're going outside and you're going to do what? You're going to take your heart rate. You're going to do 20 jumping jacks. You're going to take your heart rate again and then come to the board and record it. So you're just going to take your number, put it where you think you're at. Ready, set, go! Piece of paper that I was about to go give them, I'm going to give that to them in the class. They're going to use an assessment, a written fill-in-the-blank assessment, and they're going to basically say what the heart does, what the lungs do, what the oxygen does, and then basically just record the results. They're going to give that back to me for a score. But this is the main activity that we're going to be doing for the day as well. Remember to record your results over here. Record your results over here after you've taken your heart rate. We are not pushing. Back up, single file line. Okay, go ahead. Take your number, put it where you think you're at. And then get back in the game.